Did you study like in school?
Well,
Yeah.
I went to university to study peace and conflict studies. The reason behind this is because
Hey, I'm laughing because it's such a huge opposite. But is it something you practice though?
no,
Maybe I'm laughing and you're practicing, and
no.
then you tell me,
So
I
what
have a gig with
happened?
UN.
No, so what happened
Yeah.
is I got kicked out of high school, like on the last day of exams
You have to tell us why. You
because of
can't just
cheating. So what happened was
cheating on your boyfriend or
on my
cheating on exams.
On my exams.
Aye, okay. Okay.
So what happened was I had this friend, and I have this very, very odd attachment style, like even with friendships.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hey, I have the papers coming up soon. I have a contact who can give us the exam papers." And I was like, "Okay, oh well." So she's like, "We need a phone that has WhatsApp." I'm like, "I have a phone, but it doesn't have WhatsApp."
Yeah.
So she's like, "How do we sneak it in?" I'm like, "I could put it in my box of biscuits, but I don't want to be caught. So if you're gonna come with it, you come with it to school." So she does. And then we get the bio paper, which was absolutely wrong. Everything about that leakage was wrong.
Yeah.
Last day of school, I have my CRE paper. The next day, the deputy principal is like, "Laura, just come in to the principal's office." I come in, there's a guy from CID and National Exam Council. CID. I caved immediately. I was just like, "Yeah, I cheated. It was just me and Gertrude. And sorry, Gertrude. So it's just me and Gertrude. There was no one else. Like, no, the other girls." And I was like, "Nope, there's no one else."
Just us.
Turns out she snitched. Getty, unakaje.
She's the one who snitched.
She snitched.
Oh.
And I was like, "It's just me and her. If I'm dying with this alone."
That's why they always say there's no loyalty among thieves. Of course.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
you just never know. You shouldn't trust the next person if the both of you are already planning to do something that's wrong or illegal.
Yeah. So that happened. I got a Y, so I had to sit for my exams the next year. So I didn't do well. So when I joined university, I had to start with a certificate program.
Yeah.
But school just wasn't my portion. I was struggling. I'd pay fees and then I'd not show up to school. So I just had my certificate. And then when it was time to do my diploma, I was just like, this is too much. And I just started venturing into pageantry. So I was like, I prefer this to the books.
Yeah.
So let me see how far I can go with this. And that's the time I was doing Miss World. And then I came first runner-up. I was so shattered.
Let's take this slowly, first of all. You're just running. Where are you running? First of all, this is not TV. We have time. You just...
I've confessed everything.
You're summarizing everything too. Hold on.
Keep it 5 minutes and short.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah. So I started doing my exams. I would go to school regularly, but then I'd met this buddy of mine, and she had like her life set. She had this 4-bedroom house in Mbatha. She'd like, "Let's just go to Mbatha."
Is that the friend I used to? I
Yes.
used to bump into you with a friend like all the time. Like you guys were like best friends.
Yeah, she was
You're
my
still
best
friends?
friend. Not really, but yeah, we're good people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's good people.
I will get to that. Don't worry. Okay. No, because I remember there's somebody I used to.
Yeah.
The two of you like were almost inseparable. Plus, even when you describe all these other things, you didn't seem that chaotic, by the way.
Really?
I'm
not chaotic.
Because you are not chaotic in a bad. Don't
I'm
get me.
messy.
Yeah, kinda. Because like from high school, listen, I know a lot of mischievous people, but CID in high school.
Imagine
how many people like. Come on.
Imagine.
Yeah.
So I'm just there, and I'm like, I can't snitch.
You looked so innocent. That's why I'm saying, like, even when you take it back to like you doing your certificate course and not just going to school, you're bored.
Yeah, I was just bored at that time. Like going out in Nairobi was different because CBD was still popping.
Yeah. Actually, it was nice. It used to
was
be nice, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And drinks were cheap.
Yes. And now it's all bottle service and everything.
Yeah, man, like who cares for bottle service? Most of you don't even dance. You're just there upset the whole time.
I keep telling people, they invite me and then I'm just like, no, I'm cool. Because back when we used to, our whole, it was a bit different.
Right? You get 2 beers.
Yep.
Mahali, you drink, you
network.
You dance, you network. People
it's not just chilling in one corner till
exactly. Or you
morning.
and your squad and you're not interacting. I'm not telling you to dance with me.
Yeah.
But we can have a conversation.
We used to, like, how did we start, like, even talking?
Imagine.
I don't even remember, but apart from just the kiss, but we used to, every time it's like, hey, what's up? Another gig. But it used to be like more active. I can say
Exactly. There was no elite squad that goes out.
There was
Like
no
maybe
VIP.
the DJs
Yeah.
and their cliques, but usually it was like everybody's just here to have a good time.
Everyone
We're
was
equal.
reachable though. Like even like
Yes.
blankets and wine, you go, all your celebrities, you can still mingle with them, hug, take pictures, exchange contacts.
Yeah, it's changed. It's changed.
It's a bit different.
Yeah, so that's the time I was going out, and like I was so sheltered when I was growing up. Like I was very quiet. So like coming out, and I loved music, which is interesting because I just ended up working in the same field. I've always loved music. Like anyone who knows me, I remember I was just thinking about it today, and like when we were younger, my mom would wake up every morning and the radio would be on. So Caroline Mutuku, Laura Walubengo, the likes, everyone. So I'd listen to radio like a lot, and I'd watch a lot of TV because my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So the media was just my whole thing. My music was my escape. It didn't matter what, like I'd switch off the lights in my room and plug in my earphones and dance the whole night in darkness. I still do that.
Darkness. Motherfucker, like if somebody sees what I'm doing.
And I wait
No
for
way.
my mom to sleep because she was just, she was the ops.
Yeah,
Constantly just trying to
of
ruin
course.
my fun. But yeah, so I come out to the scene and I'm like, wow, this is what's happening outside here. Everybody's just going about life
Yeah.
like there's no tomorrow. This is what I want. I don't want to be in class reading about ethics.
Yeah,
Right here, there are no ethics and we are still fine.
that's true.
That was my first mistake.
Oh,
Yeah. But I enjoyed it.
wait. Yeah, I'm just agreeing. And then you're like, that was my first mistake.
You know, like the thing about having fun,
Yeah.
people don't tell you. I like to use this example, like just based on my histories. Don't be the chick who forgets to leave the club,
True.
you know? And
You have to know like when it's
you
time
have to know when it's time to leave the
Yeah.
club. And it's not just the club.
Yeah.
It's the club in life as well.
No, true.
You know,
Yeah.
you'll have fun, but you also have to be making conscious decisions. And that's why it's, for me right now, it's always so important
Yeah.
I don't drink in the house. It's always good for me to make decisions when I'm sober constantly. I have to be sober at least 1 week before I drink, or like if I'm going out maybe once a month. Because if I think back to the time when I was in university, I wasn't doing something I liked, but for me, I call this education a necessary evil because I'll be bored half the time. The course is peace and conflict
Yeah, I was
resolution.
just,
So
I can just imagine.
there's very little math and a lot of talking, a lot of discussions, and me.
Serious conversations.
Right?
And you seeing your friends who are just having a blast every other time.
Someone is sending you a project, Amandika, come a thesis. Uko, like you, honey, you don't do anything for fun.
Yeah.
You know? And then, so I went to the dean the first time, like, I think I didn't defy it, but like I don't know what it's called when you don't go to classes, then you're like chucked from the thing.
I don't know. I used to attend my classes.
Oh, my bad.
Right.
Shit.
Just so you know.
So, well.
I'm playing though. I'm playing.
Nah, I get it.
I just don't know the term.
Same.
It?
I don't know. So I never used to go to classes, so I was like dropped. So I remember I went in for like my computer class. And this was like the second time I'd stopped going to classes.
But when you're doing this, do
my family?
do they know?
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no. Then first. So I keep doing this, and then finally I'm like, I can't do this again. So I go to the dean of students, or I don't know, dean of studies. I'm not sure the term. And I'm like, hey, my family abandoned me.
I swear, if I'm a parent, hardworking parent, this is what you're saying.
My family abandoned me. My mom lives in Shags. You know, she doesn't like know what I'm even studying. So it's hard to explain to her that, you know, I was sent away to live with a man, you know, so he's just taking care of me. And I'm trying to figure out. So he's like, do you have any siblings? I'm like, yes, I have one sister. She lives out of the country, but she has her own family. We don't talk. So I'm just trying to register because, you know, like with my husband at home. I know you're asking, how am I getting away with this lie? But if you know that university in town, the CBD campus, it has older students and like children, like people like from the villages.
So
you find like very young people who are married or
different
like
crazy situations. So like it's not something
so it's not out of the blue.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay. So let me give you a new form. You go clear, and then you come re-register your unit, and then we can continue. So he gives me the form. I'm going upstairs to the library, I think, to clear, and I'm just there like, now, what was all this for? Because I still don't want to do these studies.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was dating. I just started seeing some guy, and in all honesty, I was just dating him because he was rich. So,
Okay.
and
Shout outs to the hardworking men. Shout outs to the hardworking men.
or so I thought. He had an Aston Martin.
Come on now. You know, everybody has to understand that.
And I was
That's
like,
understandable.
I don't even know what car this is.
Actually, you wouldn't even
I wouldn't even know. But I'm like, people are making a big fuss out of it.
Everybody else, when they see it,
Yeah,
they're like, what? That's what he's driving.
Maybe this is what life's about, you know?
Yeah.
So I call him and I'm like, hey, I'm just done with like my school.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's like, come, we'll chill. And that was my second mistake.
So you went and chilled.
So we went and chilled. I moved back home. I lied to my mom and I'm like, hey, I'm just waiting for the graduation. It's like in December. It's like 7 years ago. My mom has not asked me since. I'm like, waiting for the graduation in December or whatever.
Taking care of a daughter is hard work.
Meaning, I'm watching to let him in back home. Anything
Oh,
else?
yeah. Actually,
Really,
fair enough.
you know?